All right, fellas, I just got back from the game. My voice is gone. We lose 27-20 at home. Our third straight loss at home, by the way. The Cowboys, we've been laughing at them all week. They suck. Did you see what they did against Tennessee? Okay, did they suck? Because they just came into our building on Sunday Night Football and kicked our ass. That's what happened. Oh, well, this is just bad from all over the place. Doug Peterson abandoning the run. Mike Groh, 20 points in the NFL does not cut it these days. 20 points after acquiring Golden Tate and only giving him a couple looks, and it doesn't work. And Jim Schwartz, oh man, Jim Schwartz. If I have to see a team score or get points right after we do every single damn drive, I am going to lose my mind. The coaching staff as a whole needs to look in the mirror because it's not working. And Doug, you're getting it because you're not running the football enough. Josh Adams, only 7 carries. The passing to run ratio, once again, it's consistent theme here. It's not working. And Jim Schwartz, consistent theme here, not working. And Mike Groh, 20 points, consistent theme here, not scoring enough. This team is just not good. This is not a good football team. And I know there's injuries on the defensive side, and people want to use that as an excuse. There's no excuse to what happened today. Late in this game, Carson Wentz and the offense started putting things together and consistently putting drives in when we were scoring, but then in 2 plays, they're right back at the 25-yard line of ours. It's just, how do you let that happen? There's a 3rd and 15 that was atrocious that allowed them to go down and score. Missing tackles, Ronald Darby, Rasul Douglas, not being able to tackle Zeke. He's jumping over players. It's just, it's frustrating as hell to see this football team. I wasted my money. That's what I did. I wasted my money. I was screaming, giving the finger out to Mike Groh and Jim Schwartz as I was leaving. It's just pathetic. It really is. And to see how this game played out, so Carson Wentz threw an interception, and that was just a bad read. I mean, it was a bad read. Did I think Carson had his best game? No, I didn't. Terrible interception to start it off to take a 3-0 lead. Then I believe it was Grugier Hill. Keep in mind, I was all the way up at the nosebleeds. I believe it was Grugier Hill. Misses a pick six. He's all over the place. Can't catch it. That's a game-changing situation right there, and we didn't cash in. This defense just does not create turnovers. That has to be caught. That is mandatory to catch that football there and run it into the end zone because it changed the entire game. But no, we didn't. Ronald Darby with that big missed tackle that I was talking about. We go into the second. It's 4th and 1. Eagles don't get it. They go for it. Honestly, I know it's hindsight now, but I even said it when they were lining up. Get the points, Doug. Get the points. It's 3-0. It's going to be a low-scoring affair. Get the damn points, Doug. We didn't. So we missed out on an opportunity to tie this football game. They end up going down, kicking a field goal, 6-0 we're down. We respond with a 50-plus yarder ourselves. It's now 6-3. Then the atrocious 3rd and 15 happens on this drive where we're actually burning timeouts because we're making the stops thinking we're going to get the football back. But no, because of the soft coverage by Jim Schwartz, we allow a 3rd and 15. They go down and score before half. It's now 13-3. How did that work? Oh, God, so embarrassing. So embarrassing. 3rd quarter, Michael Bennett comes out. He makes a big spark. He destroys Dak Prescott. We're all fired up. This whole place is crazy. The link was on fire, but this is when Wentz had a throw to Alshon Jeffrey in the end zone, and it was a little out of Alshon's reach. It was catchable, but the difference is the defender had an opportunity to make a play on the ball, which he did. But Wentz needs to throw that more in Alshon's breadbasket, which would let him defend would defend the ball with his body, and the defender wouldn't have made a play. I think Carson missed a chance there. That's what I'm saying. I think there were some chances for Carson to step up. So we end up not getting a touchdown there, kicking a field goal, 13-6. And the next drive in 2 plays, they're already down on our side. And that's what this is where it goes. Bang, bang, bang. We score, they score. We score, they score. We score, they score. But them scoring is within like 3 plays. The chunk plays is absurd, and it's not working, Jim Schwartz. It's not working. It's crazy that us fans can see it consistently, and you don't want to change anything. And there are people defending the fact that our defense is just that banged up. Look who's back there. We're playing with Rasul Douglas, Trey Sullivan, some guy we picked up off the street, Corey Graham. But it's unacceptable to allow these chunk plays. That's the scheme's issue. That's the scheme's issue. Playing 30 yards back on a receiver, it's a scheme problem. All in all, I think all three of our coaches have major issues. Doug is just not running the football. He does not enjoy running the football. Mike Rowe needs to get some fire. I mean, we need to bash this guy. What has he ever done so far through the season? We have no identity as a team, especially offensively. But what is Mike Rowe? I mean, who is he? What is 20 points? It's not enough. That's the answer. It's not enough. And then Jim Schwartz, we all know it, man. We've been watching this week after week. It's the same issue. It's the same problem. And that's why I'm done with it. I'm done with it. This team is not a good football team. They're not a good football team. They're 4-5, and they're going to New Orleans. I mean, this was a must-win. They're talking smack. The team's talking smack about the Cowboys. Us fans are talking about, listen, I mean, I got to embrace it now. We just lost to the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott stinks. Dak Prescott stinks. Amari Cooper, not worth the first round. Yeah, but guess what? Yeah, okay. What does that say about us? What does that say about us? It says we suck. 4-5. Playoffs. I heard people calling in the post-game show after the game. Oh, this division stinks. We can still make playoffs? This team is garbage. This Eagles team is not good. And there's so many issues. And there's so many holes to fix. The defense does not cause any turnovers. When are we going to make anything happen? We had a chance early. It didn't work. We dropped the ball. It's crazy. It's like one of the guys mentioned that. It's like that meme of the dude poking the... Do something. He's poking the stick. He's got the stick. Do something. That's what we're saying to this defense. I mean, they have nothing. They have nothing. This team has no fight. It has no grit. It has nothing. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic. I mean, this was an insanely brutal loss. Every loss seems like it's worse and worse and worse. But how do you lose to the Cowboys after their devastating loss to the Titans? We're coming off of a bye. We know what's coming up in this schedule. You have this hype, this energy to make a run this backstretch. Oh, and I forgot to mention, with the Carson Wentz thing, late in this game, why are we throwing it in the middle of the field? Why are we not taking shots in the end zone? Why are we not throwing the football away? Those are things. Those are things. And I love Carson Wentz to death. But I think he always goes for that big-ass play. Always. There was a time he missed Nelson Aguilar wide open for a slant. Like, you look at these good, great, elite quarterbacks, and if the play isn't there, you move on. You hit someone in the flat. You hit someone here. You move on. But Carson's in the pocket, holding on, looking, always for the great big play. And I will take that over an Alex Smith dump off any day of the week because I like that mentality. But you got to take the next step. So when it's not there, what's the next step? Look somewhere else. We can't have it where it's always the big play and that's it. Because it's forced and it doesn't work all the time. So I don't think Carson had his great game either. Just all around, man. All around. From the defense missing tackles to Jim Schwartz to Mike. It's all bullshit. That's what it is. It is. Let me know what you think down below. But I'm sick to my stomach.